Listening to Raila Odinga yesterday, he talked about political prostitution, right? And he talked about these meetings signaling an attempt to return to single-party dictatorship, because if parliamentarians, MPs are all on one side, that is how he views it, an attempt to return us to single-party dictatorship. And so he called on his legislators to, quote, stand up and be counted on the right side of history. And he said, if we can't depend on our legislators, he said that is why they're doing these consultative forums, because then it comes down, in his view, to the people. Power to the people. Should we be worried? Does it send the wrong message?
I think it does send the wrong message. And what exactly sends the wrong message, in my view, is the bastardization we have done on the 7 legislators, and secondly, how we have come out, and when I say we, I mean how the opposition has come out to mobilize the citizenry against the government, a mobilization that I want to believe is premature. When I asked, does it send the wrong message, I meant the recruitment of opposition, if that's what we should call it, into government. I will say this, that I didn't agree entirely with the defection of UDM from the Azimio, because the way they defected now fits, in my view, fits the classical definition of political prostitution, because they had just been elected, and then when the president was declared, then they shifted. So they come off as opportunists. In regards to the 7 MPs, and you know, I am speaking about the 7 because they come from my backyard. Jalango, there is Jared and Nyamita from Migori, and all those MPs. So that the mere fact that these 7 MPs went to meet the president in State House, then an entire party with its machinery comes out, guns blazing, condemning them, I think now that in itself sends a wrong signal. But we must also not act as if the Jubilee regime, I mean the UDA regime is angelic, because I think that they did not conduct themselves very well when they took the 10 MPs. But then it is the art of politics.
All right, so it's not a threat. You don't view it as a threat to our democracy.
It is a threat to democracy to this extent, to the extent that UDM has got a pre-election agreement, and then immediately the president is declared, and I don't think the president treats those people with respect, because William Ruto is a man who has fought his way up, so he knows the value of fighting for whatever you have. But then when these people, after being elected, jump ship and join the government, or supposedly the government, of course they booed the Kenya Kwanza numbers, even in parliament. That I thought was wrong. But you see, but then there is also the issue of the 7 MPs. So there are 2 issues that we must be able to distinguish. So that an MP, say, having a sit down with the president, is not something we should castigate. But then there is, we even, before these elections, we went ahead and amended the Political Parties Act. So that unless there is a clear demonstration that maybe an MP, say like Jalas, has defected, to this extent, I am still waiting to be shown something that Jalas has done that demonstrates that he has defected.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.